morning and welcome back to a new weekly vlog. It is not actually morning, it is 12:20. I've made an effort this morning, curled the hair, done the makeup, and I feel fab for it. Today is Thursday the 29th of May. I am actually off work this week and next, which, to be honest, I was dreading to start with because I just thought, what on earth am I going to do? We're not allowed to go anywhere. We can't go for like a meal. We can't go out for coffee. We can't go and visit places. Well, we can go for walks, but we can't go to like any kind of like Beamish or anywhere like that. So I was like, what on earth are we going to do? I'm going to be so bored. But it's been all right. I've just been chilling out, and I'm not gonna lie, I think I've needed it, like really needed it. I did know before I started my holiday last week that I definitely needed a break. Like I could tell I was burning out, and yeah, just sitting around for a few days doing absolutely nothing has been lovely. Like even doing simple things like yesterday, I deep cleaned the bathrooms and everything, and like our bedroom and stuff, and it just felt amazing to have it done and so satisfying. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna make some lunch actually, and yeah, what I'll quickly do, actually Phil is adamant that I unbox this, so I'm gonna do a quick unboxing for you, although my battery is about to die, of this blue tea box. And it is basically a subscription box which I got Phil for his birthday last year. I think I got him like a year's worth or something like that, I'm not sure. And it comes in it, you get 3 different types of loose leaf tea. So we've got the Together Mint, which is a herbal tea. We've got the Totonac vanilla something, this one, and we have also got the English breakfast tea, and all of them kind of have instructions on the back of how to brew them best, and they just come in little pouches like this, and they actually last a really long time. Like we've still got some in the cupboard from last time, and this box arrives like every 3 months, I believe. So yeah, that is dead cute and a really good gift idea. It's not sponsored. Oh, we all know my stuff is definitely not sponsored. So yeah, just if you're looking for a gift for somebody, particularly since we can't get out to the shops at the minute, that is a really good option. I will leave the link down in the description box. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you with a quick clip from last week because I kind of ditched last week's weekly vlog because I didn't really film much, and I will see you after lunch. Good morning and welcome back to a new weekly vlog. Oh, this morning's a bit strange. It is 8:20 and I am heading to Lidl, which if you've watched my last couple of weekly vlogs you will know was not my normal routine. But it is my granddad's birthday on Saturday, I believe. Yes. And he has been very upset during this lockdown because he cannot get his buns that he likes from Lidl. They're like freshly baked bread buns that they do in store because they do not deliver, and when other family members have been down there they are all sold out. So I popped down last night when I was doing my weekly shop, and they said that they're restocked every morning first thing when they open, which is 8 o'clock. So I am 20 minutes late. However, I'm going to give it a go every morning this week to try and get him some bread buns for his birthday, because when I ring them, it's the first thing he tells me, that they've got no bread buns left. So let's give this a go and see how we get on. So it is later now, it is now lunchtime. This morning was very successful. I managed to get all of the bread buns. So I managed to get 8 packs of bread buns for my granddad, which is amazing. Like, I'm so happy that I managed to get some. Didn't clear the shelf out because I thought it's not fair on others, so we left some there as well. So yeah, I am now going to drop this up to my nana and granddad's to give him his birthday present. I rang my nana to warn her that I was on my, like, I was going to call up with them, because I rang her first thing when I collected them, just in case they were up anyway, so I'd have dropped them off while I was out, but they weren't, so I am going to drop them up now. And when I rang my nana, I explained what I got him and not to tell him, and she was like, oh, he's going to be so excited, you'll probably be his favourite granddaughter ever for doing that. So I'm so happy that I managed to get him some. Yeah, so I'm going to go and drop these off now. As I say, it is lunchtime, then I'm going to get back and make some tea. It is boiling today, like actually roasting. I was meant to have this week off work, but I switched it, I like pushed it back a week because I've been so busy. But it is absolutely glorious today. Let's see what the weather's doing. I don't know how to turn this down. Oh, there we go. 8 degrees, I don't think so. 21 degrees. Then this afternoon / tonight it's going to be 23 degrees, which is crazy. Then tomorrow it's going to rain. Standard. Right, I am off to my nana's, which will be the first time I've actually seen them since New Year's Day. Obviously from a distance, I'm just going to put this out there. From now on, we'll just assume that I'm social distancing. I'm not going to tell you that I am every single time, because I feel like I have to tell you just to make it clear. However, we'll just assume that I'm sensible and I'm social distancing at all times. And I am back home. That was amazing. Sounds ridiculous, but it was so nice to see them. Even though I obviously couldn't get close to them, it was just really nice to have a conversation with them that wasn't over the phone, and to actually see them. It makes such a difference. He was over the moon with his bread buns. He's like, never thought anyone would be buying me bread buns for my birthday. And I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I never thought I'd be buying anybody bread buns for their birthday. So that was good. That was definitely the highlight of my day. Probably highlight of my like whole lockdown experience so far. Apart from the day when Boris finally turns around and says, be free people, be free. That will definitely be the very highlight, but this will be very much the close second. So I am now back at my desk because I think I spent about 45 minutes talking to them. So I am now back at my desk eating my very nutritional dinner, as in the pot noodle. What is your favourite pot noodle flavour? Mine is green all the way. Again, this is something else I got from my granddad. He introduced me to green pot noodles and I've never gone back. So yeah, what is your pot noodle flavour of choice? Because we all have one. Yeah, so I'm gonna eat this, then do some more of this working situation. I've got so much to do. Who's trying to ring me now? Ugh. Ugh. So yeah, let's get some more work done and I will see you tonight. I need to go for a run tonight because I didn't go on Monday because I've been having an issue with my ankle. I love how I've just said I need to get some work done and start to continue talking. Yeah, I did something to my ankle last week. I'm not sure what it was. I experienced the exact pain before. It basically feels like the inside of my ankle needs to click and like it's not quite aligned, and it's fine walking around, but if I like twist it in a certain way or walking up and down stairs, it is severely painful. It's been doing that since like last Thursday. I ran on it on Friday and it was all right. It was a bit niggly, but like I didn't really feel it while I was running. And then we went on a huge walk on Sunday and again didn't really bother me. Yesterday it was killing me. No, Monday it was absolutely killing me, so I didn't go out. It was still hurting yesterday. And then this morning I woke up and it's absolutely fine. Go figure. So I should go for a run tonight and it's going to be 23 degrees and it's going to be awful. But I've not ran since last Friday, so I really need to go. It's getting towards the end of the Couch to 5k now and it's making me run for like ridiculous amounts of time. Like the last one I did, I had to run for 8 minutes. And I mean, if you remember back to like week 2 or 3 of this, when I was like running for 3 minutes, God forbid, yeah, you can imagine how much I enjoy that. So I am going to get some work done now, and I will see you later on tonight, probably while I'm dyeing after my run. Good morning and welcome back. Yeah, I've not vlogged since I got my granddad's bread buns, but it is now Saturday and I have logged off my laptop for 2 whole weeks. I've got 2 weeks off, so we're gonna have a nice chilled relaxed time, maybe do a bit of decorating, do a bit of filming. I've got so many videos I want to film and edit, and yeah, it's gonna be good. The weather's taken a turn this week. It was absolutely roasting the other night, and now it is blowing a gale, like full on storming outside, but apart from it's like really sunny still, so that is weird and really not very nice, to be honest. We are about to head to the tip to get rid of all of this cardboard, which is from my desk that I got last week. And yeah, I might head out for a walk depending on what the weather's doing, but who knows. Last night I also did a quiz with work. This is the second week we did it. It took a bit of a turn. We all started lip syncing, so like muting our mics and then singing a song, and everyone had to guess it. I did quite well. I was very impressed. I mean, my rendition and my lip syncing was not, no. Although one of my friends did get it, it was a Disney song. I felt like I had to give the peeps what they wanted, and they expect Disney from me, so they got Disney. So I sang You're Welcome from Moana, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought I knew the words to that song. Definitely don't. I know the You're Welcome bit, and that's about it. But yeah, I did quite well. Out of about 13 I got 7, which was I think the second highest of the round, which is good. Also brought up some classics that people sang. One of my friends did Country Roads, which is one of my favourite songs. It is actually the song that we had played as our last song at our wedding, which was so special. Anyway, Phil is coming back downstairs now. We're gonna head to the tip and I will catch up with you in a bit. So I just did a thing. Our ice cream man kid takes card. Oh dear. This is dangerous now that we know he takes card. 1 sherbet dip.
What's that one?
This is a sugar cone with flake, basically a jazzy 99.
They didn't tell me flake was an option.
Gonna enjoy this. And yeah, you have not walked into some kind of time warp or flashback. We are in Durham. We've decided to come here for our walk today just to get a little bit of normality. As you can see, it is absolutely dead, which is lovely. And yeah, the weather's really nice, so we're gonna enjoy our bank holiday weekend in Durham. We have had a lovely little walk, and I sit up on Palace Green, and it's so quiet. It's lovely. Look, there's literally nobody around. There's the cathedral and the castle. It is so quiet here today. Like, I don't just mean like with the number of people. Like, sat up on Palace Green, I'd say there was less people than normal, but like it was dead to the point where you couldn't hear a thing. Like, there was nothing going on in the cathedral, there was no music practice, you could barely hear any road noise, and yeah, it was just really nice and peaceful. And also it is like the perfect time in Durham to come and get any kind of Instagram or blog pictures, because there's nobody around, so you can get pictures with no one in them, which is an impossible feat in Durham, particularly if you don't come at like 7 AM. Even then I'd say it was probably difficult. So we have got about 40 minutes left on our, you can see the bottom of the river even, some of the like less pollution and stuff. So yeah, we've got about 40 minutes left on our ticket. We've just walked past Starbucks and they are doing takeout, so I think we're gonna grab a Starbucks because I really want a frappuccino. And yeah, we've had a lovely day. It actually feels a bit normal, doesn't it? The only thing we're missing is pancakes and waffles. If we go get pancakes and waffles, it's a standard Saturday for us.
Hello, Laurie.
We are back home. I have done my run and we didn't end up getting Starbucks. The queue was a bit mental, so we didn't bother. We came home and had treats at home instead, which was nice, and had some dinner and everything. Now I'm currently cooking tea, standard. But yeah, I've had actually quite a productive afternoon. I've been sat at my desk, removed the work laptop, and I was actually planning Disney trip planning videos. So kind of like on-site versus off-site, and like Disney dining plan, like everything you need to know about Disney dining plan, and all those kind of topics of things that you would want to know and want to research when planning a Disney trip, because I feel like one of the things that we're all probably doing right now is planning on what we're going to do when we get back to normal. So I feel like, why not give you all the tips and tricks to make the best ever Disney holiday. So that is currently what I am working on. I'm making fajitas for tea, which is lovely. Something else I've also really been enjoying is listening to a couple of podcasts. I'm currently listening to Chris Ramsey and Rosie Ramsey's podcast called Shag, Married, Annoyed, which is really good. They're just funny. Like, I quite like Chris Ramsey anyway, and I follow Rosie on Instagram. They're just like normal people, and obviously they're based in the northeast. Like, the pair of them grew up in South Shields, which is not far from here, so it's really relatable, which is very good, and they're both absolutely hilarious. So yeah, that was good. Yesterday I was in a bit of a funk. I basically just got in that headspace where I was just sat mindlessly zombie mode watching the TV, and it actually gives me a bit of a mild headache when I do that, but to the point where it's genuinely mind numbing, to the point where you feel like you can't get up and go and do something, like you don't want to do anything. It's a really horrible headspace to be in. So what I actually did was I took myself out for a walk, run, and listened to some podcasts and just kind of like some fresh air, get myself out of the house, because I don't think I've been out of the house for like 2 or 3 days, and just clear my head, and it definitely did work. So if you're kind of in that zombie headspace, which is what I'm gonna call it, just take yourself outside. Even if you go out on your own, sometimes it's better just to kind of take yourself outside, listen to podcasts, listen to some music, just have a bit of view time out of the house with some fresh air. It's really good for you. So I am going to finish making tea and watching all of the videos. Yeah, I've just watched Erica's video, her vlog for this week actually, and her husband actually now knows the gender of their baby, which is crazy. I don't think I could handle Phil knowing something like that and me not knowing. Control freak here, like 100%. So I'm very proud of her for allowing him to know that and not knowing herself. And I'm gonna stop waffling and get some stuff done. Saying that in the office, and I walk in and go morning, and then everyone just scowls at me. Yeah, you scowl at me as well if I do that early in the morning. If I bring coffee or not. We have made it to Hamsterlift Forest for the day, and we've come out for a walk. I have failed because I am currently vlogging on my phone because I forgot to put my memory card back in my camera. So yeah, all of this will be filmed on the phone. It's actually a good thing I've got battery, because it's normally dead. Yeah, so taking you on adventures with Aimee. See where we get to. It's very warm today, it's like 20 degrees I think. So I'll keep you posted. greenness. Oh, can't move. Oh, I'm knackered getting up all this hill. Thankfully, it is all downhill from here, and there is an ice cream man at the end of it. It's the way to make me go for a walk. Promise me ice cream.
I'll go to the same place. Yeah, we will.
Very big hill. I do remember this one because it's got big tyre tracks in it. Oh, the other two goes that way. It's okay. Marriage safe.
Yeah.
You tell them on camera because you don't do that when you're not filming us.
Oh, was I meant to press record?
We have made it to the ice cream shop, and the chocolate ice cream is very melty, so she put it in a cup for me with corn on top, and this just really reminds me of Disney when you go and get the soft serve and they're like, it's far too hot outside, we'll put it in a cup for you, and they give you ice cream like this. So I am gonna thoroughly enjoy this now, and Philip's eating his. We are back from our walk. We walked for about, I think it was 2.5 hours, like including ice cream stops, and I think we did around 10k, I think it was, and I burnt, according to my let's have a look, my activity rings, my little activity tracker with my Apple Watch. I burned, let's find my exercise workouts. So according to my app, it says 10.6 kilometers. Philip said a little bit longer, so I'm not quite sure which one's right. Total calories burned 942. Boom! So many calories. Elevation change 269 meters, which is quite a lot. Yeah, actually, it was 2 hours 27 minutes that we did in total. Oh, it's even got a little map. Go check that out. But I stopped it when we had ice cream. I paused the workout, so we were probably out a good like 2 hours 45 minutes. So yeah, very good. It was lovely down at Hamsley Forest. We went to the far end, like in the back way, and in like the back car parks where like a lot of the cycle trails are. It was so much quieter there. We walked up to the main area to get an ice cream and then back, and yeah, it was a really good day. I would really recommend it, particularly if you go on like the more adventurous trails, which I say we kind of went like halfway house, like not the little kind of family trails like the Gruffalo trails and stuff. If you go on like the more adventurous ones, there was literally not a soul on them. Like you barely saw anybody. The most we saw was people on bikes, and yeah, really good day. I am now going to make tea, standard, and yeah, probably edit some Disney vlogs tonight because I need to upload another one tomorrow. Staying on track with uploading one every Sunday, so well done me. Good morning, it is Sunday the 31st of May, another month done. A little bit crazy, to be honest. don't know where the time is going. Well, I know where it's going, we're not doing anything with it. But yeah, Sunday mornings since the beginning of lockdown have become our kind of like special breakfast mornings. So what we have is bacon. So every Sunday morning since lockdown started, we've had bacon sandwiches for breakfast. I'm not gonna lie, it's my favourite morning of the week. So I'm gonna make those. Phil's just getting himself ready, and yeah, it looks like it's gonna be another glorious day outside. And we're gonna, I think Phil's wanting to go out on his bike today, and I'm gonna try and get some bits sorted, and I think I'll definitely go for another walk later because it's really helping me. Like, I don't know, it's just weird, it's just nice to be outside doing something. So yeah, really like that at the minute. I'm now waffling, so I'm gonna turn it off and get some bacon doing and watch Breaking Bad. Yep, I'm rewatching Breaking Bad because I'm not bored. And that's a wrap for the weekly vlog. It is now Monday, and I just wanted to end off this weekly vlog here. This week's weekly vlog's been a bit all over the place. I get that, like, I don't know, like I just couldn't kind of get in a flow with it this week, and then I finally kind of got into it from about Thursday. But I definitely didn't want to miss those clips out from the week before, so you kind of got a bit of a montage of my last 2 weeks. So I hope you enjoyed it. I am going to edit this now, and I will see you all next week. Hopefully for a better scheduled weekly vlog upload. I have managed to get back on top of it, which is good. So the plan going forward is that weekly vlogs will be going up on a Tuesday night, around 6 o'clock-ish. It might be 6:30, it might be 6 o'clock, but it'll be around that time. I kind of played with the idea of uploading it at about 5, half 5. But then I realised that the majority of people will probably be watching the Downing Street announcement. So I think 6, half 6 gives you time to get that watched and then chill out and start tea, etc, etc. So hopefully it should be dropping in your subscription boxes around that time on a Tuesday night. Disney vlogs have consistently been going up on a Sunday evening. If you don't want to miss those, that's when they're going up, again around 6 p.m. And yeah, I'm going to be working on getting some more videos up for you. I've got loads and loads of ideas. It's just kind of how to put them together, and I'm not going to lie, having the confidence of putting them together, because sometimes I just feel like, does anyone care what I've got to say? But there's loads of people that do ask my opinion and advice on things. I feel like if there's a couple of people asking, I'll make those videos for those people. So yeah, I'm going to sign off now. I will see you all next week. Thank you so much for following along with my weekly vlogs and my Disney vlogs. It means the world. Don't forget to stay safe and make your own magic. Love you, and see you next week. Bye.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out.